Alright, so this is gonna be fantastic. Like I said, I've been watching Sips. And good old Sipsy finally fucking won on the episode I watched today. And I watched him and I thought to myself, I should definitely do exactly what this guy, the entirety of the YouTube comment section seems to think is the dumbest human being ever to have existed. There's just no way, but we're gonna keep going, because I'm gonna take a cue from old Sipsy's book, and not immediately give up like I normally would.
Orders, sir. Of course, Commander.
Now, I think our first goal has to be to get some food, so let's get a little bit of food. And that'll let us build up all our villagers all at once.
Great.
The good news is, it's actually pretty narrow around here, so it won't be too difficult for me to build some defenses. It's just that I'll have a lot to defend against, which I suppose is acceptable.
Roger that.
Now, we're gonna have to build out this way. Because if we put our village too close to these guys, we're gonna have a bad time. And I don't want to have a bad time, I want to have a good time, don't you? Yeah, you want to have a good time. You're just looking for a good time and a moment. Well, you might as well keep going. You're so screwed.
Our forces are in danger.
Well, whatever.
Great.
That's just a little bit less maintenance, and we freed up a worker. Because we're also going to try being much more optimistic. Instead of our typical pessimistic selves. Of course I am. You're gonna get so much money from me, it's gonna be ridiculous. You're going to go home and you're going to be like, look, I can buy all the J's I want. I can wear 3 different pairs of J's a day and still not have worn all the J's on my feet. You're going to be the richest hoe other than all the other hoes that are also rich as well, because, you know, literally everyone works for me. But, like, relative to how things were beforehand, you will have never been so, like, happy and rich in your life. This is going to be a fantastic experience for you. Yeah, she's gonna be fucking so happy with her life. 4, 8, oh, Jesus. So we've got a 12 here and a 12 there, and that's 24, and it's not quite enough. And,
Our soldiers are in trouble.
not that much
Building
trouble.
completed. Attention. Building completed.
Okay, one more. And, let's start thinking. So, I think what we'll do, we'll save up some money, we'll get the stone, we'll build the soldier center.
Roger that.
Oh, Jesus, that fucking cat's all tapping at the window.
You
It's
call
like,
that a
I
plan?
know there's a way in there through this.
Yeah.
I can see you in there. Fucking cat's out there just probing around looking for a way inside. Watching that guy sips their win though really put me in a much better mood. I'm gonna try much harder not to quit this time.
Attention.
Yeah.
Building completed.
Oh shit, yeah, we can almost instantly build the soldier center. Which I think we're gonna do over this side. If I've got enough room.
Attention. Building completed.
That's great.
Roger that.
A mirror in day one,
No,
is
I'm
that
not
pretty
pointing
good?
any fingers, but I heard somebody around here needs a mayor.
I get the Great Ballista researched right at the start. Oh my shit. That might make up. That might make up for this utterly garbage start we've been given. Might. We shouldn't be, you know, too optimistic. Okay, so put an extra piece of wall here. And the gate will go there. List will go there, right? I did give myself, yeah.
Oh, more orders. Great.
Let's just go over to this cup.
Yeah.
Yep, that'll help me get better.
At your service.
Well, you go there, and I'll tell you your long, complicated patrol route in a minute. So I think we're just gonna build a ballista right away and cover ourselves over here. Because that's just a disaster waiting to happen, isn't it? Yeah, we're not gonna be able to afford that anyways. Let's get some more fish going. I guess a hunter can kind of go over here. I'm not paying too much attention to the resources number because it's all going to be the same once I have the whole area covered anyways.
Do you need me?
Yeah. So this is your patrol route.
Commander.
What? Yes.
I just wanted you to piss him off enough to give Soldier Boy something to do.
Attention. Building completed.
Whatever you say, as long as you pay me.
Yep. So many monies. You're gonna shit yourself. I'm literally going to pay them the smallest amount of currency that I can obtain. Like it's ridiculous. If there were still labor laws, I would be violating them.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Yep. I mean, bare minimum pay, but who are you to complain? So yeah, ballista goes there.
Building completed.
And put the gate there. Things are just looking
I mean, that's
so up, it's not
you
even
call
funny.
that a plan?
At your service.
Yeah, he'll have these guys cleared out in no time.
Gotcha.
The main goal for you guys is to just kind of check things out over this side.
Completed.
Oh, fuck yeah. Look at all those fish we're catching.
Attention.
Jeez.
Building
Oh,
completed.
god damn it. Fuck yeah. This is just, like,
Yes.
exciting as all hell.
You call that a plan?
I've decided I'm not planning whatsoever this time, kiddo. I'm just gonna roll with the punches. We're just gonna
Sounds interesting. It could be worse.
do whatever,
I'm
you know?
sure.
Like, see how these
Yes.
guys are following you now? Normally I'd be
I
like
hope
thinking
you're
about
right.
the direction I'm
Building
gonna kite them in,
completed.
Sounds interesting. It could
but
be worse. Great.
now we're just not going to. We're just gonna see. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
sizable horde, definitely more than you can handle. They're kind of a little
Gotcha.
edgewise. Ugh, this is just gonna be fucking glorious. You're gonna love this. Can I put a hunting cottage over here? Oh shit, yeah, I can. Just put it right there.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Um,
Sounds interesting. It could be worse.
I'll think about it.
Units under attack.
Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Okay, yeah. This is fucking awesome. Okay, keep expanding. So next we'll put up this gate here. And we'll think really hard. We'll think really, really hard. We'll think so hard that, like,
What are you
we'll be
working
making grunting noises and stuff.
Building completed.
Okay. Have a good time. Uh, yep, that's our last one. Let's put our gate here and here. Then a block of wood. And then over here we'll put a tower. And we'll have this town sealed in.
a new task?
And then I can start focusing on
Building completed.
getting ready to block this off. In fact,
What?
can I
Great.
want to adjust your patrol route so you patrol from there?
Gotcha.
And then I want you to go check that out. And then I want you to just go over here and make sure that.
Whatever you say.
Oh,
As long as you pay me. Great.
look, here's the deal. I want you to like patrol over here,
Sounds interesting. It could be
and then
worse.
over there,
Is that all?
and then like that.
So boring.
Well, I need you guys to make sure that you're covering this whole zone area, you know? Ah, shit. We're gonna run out of power. But I think we'll get the chance to build a little bit more first. No, let's build the power right away. So now, if they do decide to come through, it's gotta be through this right here. Which is a pretty specific place. They'll eventually get around to it, I have no doubt. But maybe just wanted it to tell me how much there was there. Whatever. This is shaping up to be fantastic, though. 8 more gold, why not? Oh shit, I guess I do have plenty of food. What are we out of now? Fucking food. These goddamn people with their food and they're fucking starving and shit. You know, back when I was a human, we didn't have to eat. I mean, we did, but it wasn't like you kids these days with your fucking, oh, I'm starving and shit. It was like every once in a while bread fell from the sky and we were like, oh, cool, I'll eat that. You know, it wasn't like a necessity thing. But then one day, some crotchety old son of a bitch just had to complain about it. Had to be like, oh, you know what? We would like to eat something that's not food. And I'm like, way to speak for all of us, you jackass. And so, you know, everything kind of just went downhill from there. And that right there is why, if you ever see an elderly person, you should immediately kill them. Because they all do things like that. Constantly. There's just no end to it. They're always doing everything they can to just get all of us in deep shit constantly. And in general, you can't trust them. I like how I'm like telling a little story about how back in my day we didn't need to eat, as I'm like nomming on a piece of garlic bread. Fuck, it's too close. Ah, damn it. Well, balls. I feel like 3 kind of has this whole zone on lockdown anyways. So there's not really a need.
Attention. Building completed.
Then again, I do sort of need. Let's get some coverage over here.
Orders? That will be easy. Building completed.
What's up? Any infected around? Gotcha.
I want you guys to investigate this path. Just make sure there's no stragglers, and then after that, go this way. And after that, go that way. Okay.
Attention. Building completed.
Can we build? Let's build another sawmill right here. Sounds good. We can't quite afford to build the tower yet, but we put some walls there. At least it'll help us when they do decide to come.
Attention. Building completed.
Oh, more orders.
We're not even halfway to our next mayor. We're too far fucking behind, man. I blame myself. I mean, there's other people I blame as well, but because I'm a fucking, at least mediocre leader. I'm not going to, like, name names, do all that shit. Because that wouldn't be cool of me to, like, tell you who else's fault it is in addition to my own. I'll just take 100% of the blame.
Our forces are in danger.
This better be good.
No, I think they've got it.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, it was close. Now, take this last guy out. Fall back. Don't worry. They'll still be after you.
Attention. Building completed.
Fantastic. Oh my fucking god, I love that. Oh, I just love it when you get a fucking sawmill running. I mean, holy shit, dude. Oh, shit. God fucking damn it, you know? That fucking feeling. It feels you. So, can't build there. And then over there's fine. Gotta put a tower up there. I don't think much of anything's going to try and come through there. So it's really just more to keep an eye out.
Units under attack.
Still pretty good. Alright. Why don't you guys try attacking over that way? Like, right there.
Is everything okay?
Just wanted to see how you were doing. Looks like pretty good. Which is amazing. I mean, I'm not saying I was hoping you would fail. I'm just saying I wasn't planning on you succeeding. Which, it's a good thing that you're succeeding, okay, man? Like, I don't want you to feel like I wanted you to fail. I'm just saying that now I'm going to have to... Oh, thank God taxes came in. Never mind, debt's already paid. Jesus. Remind me never to vote against this guy in the Deadpool again, huh? Like, holy shit, you fucking does a good job. So let's see. This guy's gathering to there, so my next thing would have to be all the way out to here. So it would be a major step. So I think we're cool starting to think about building a wall this way. Let's not worry about that right now. Let's think about... Oh, we're out of wood. Let's talk about wood, baby. Let's talk about chopping trees. Let's talk about taking axes to some Shit, I was gonna use... It's like, there's a special word for the type of material that wood is made out of. To some chitin off a tree. I think chitin's an insect word.
Be quick.
Now you guys have done great. Now go back over here.
Yeah.
Okay, well first you'll have to back off.
Faster than my bow. Gotcha.
Our forces are in danger.
Not that much danger though. I mean, it's just
Don't put an
one,
arrow in his head.
or two of them. But look, two is only twice as much as one, so it's not that big of a difference. What I'm trying to say is, it's no big deal. Like, everything's almost under control. Like, it's close to being under control, which is pretty much the same thing.
What?
In fact, I would argue that
Are you sure?
it's so close to it that the difference is, like, negligible.
Attention. Building completed.
You know, like, it's one of those things where, like, if you round it out that far in your maths class, you know, to the amount where you would have to calculate there, your teacher would be like, you're an idiot.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
And you would have to concede to that because, I mean, clearly you would be if you wasted, I don't know, 3 hours on one problem, just constantly rounding it out because you couldn't figure out what fraction it was supposed to be because it was an irrational number, and how somehow your stupid smartass just couldn't understand such a concept and kept trying to figure out an unsolvable problem. That would be ridiculous. I'm glad I don't go to school anymore.
Roger that.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Because,
My bow is
yeah.
ready.
Because that shit was just constant for me. Just constantly,
Great.
Units under attack.
Straight to the heart. Gotcha.
I'm glad there's not, like, basic human decency classes. Which one of you is the one I want to select?
Yeah. Great.
Okay. One more, and then it'll be far out enough for me to build a soldier center. And I think I'll actually have enough money to be able to afford it as well. Which is great.
Sounds interesting. It could be worse.
Collecting taxes from these poor war-torn people is great. They always pay on time. On account I convinced them that all the people who turned into zombies were actually just folks who were constantly trying to dodge their taxes.
Are you sure?
And that, you know, chances are that any sort of regression to such a state would undoubtedly turn them into one almost immediately. Of course.
They are trying to break into the buildings.
Oh, fuck. Not the buildings.
Orders, sir.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
The colony is under attack.
Well, it's too fucking late now.
They are infecting our buildings.
Okay. Son of a bitch. Let's name this one You know what? I think I know what's going on. There we go. Let's turn that back down before I accidentally start the game. Okay. Preparing my urethra.